kita untuk dapatkan kemerdekaan. Okay, thank you very much. So the idea here is that selepas Perang Dunia Kedua, lepas Jepun dah menyerah kalah, and lepas British dapat kembali, kita kena discuss the time that the British kembali ke tanah air, okay, tanah air kita, ke tanah Melayu, there's something that changed, okay, and that's why this is the part yang jawapan-jawapan K4 tu memang paling senang nak carilah, okay. Kenapa? Because dengan kedatangan British, okay, the fact that British pulang semula ke tanah Melayu, there's a lot of us that's like, you cakap you nak jaga I, lepas tu Perang Dunia Kedua you larikan diri, you tinggalkan I dengan orang jahat, okay, okay. Lepas tu selepas Jepun dah menyerah kalah, kita orang ada kekosongan politik, we saw that in the last part of chapter 3. Kekosongan politik, kita ada kekejaman gerila, pasukan gerila, iaitu Parti Komunis Malaya ataupun Bintang 3 ataupun Bintang 3 lah, okay. So dengan semua benda ni sebenarnya dari 1941 sampai 1945 kita memang ada banyak masalah dan isu lah yang kita perlu hadapi. And so bila British datang balik, the British like, I'm gonna come and save you. And it's like, are you really going to come and save me? So here, I'm going to show you guys, okay. Marilah. Okay, kejap tenang. Hari ni Kak Sarah nak macam speed up the class sikit sebab I rasa bab 4 ni, dia bukan susah sebenarnya nak faham, tapi Kak Sarah nak tunjuk yang mana section yang selalu memang akan keluar lah untuk soalan esei ataupun untuk soalan struktur. Usually Malayan Union ni diorang suka tanya untuk esei lah. So I will share some soalan with you guys nanti. So kita tengok sini, era peralihan kuasa. Kan? Peralihan is transition. Kan? We go from one to another. So Jepun dah menyerah kalah, kita ada kekosongan politik dengan Parti Komunis Malaya, tapi diorang tak ditahan lama. Sebab British akan kembali. Kan? So here kita nak tengok British Military Administration. Okay, so British Military Administration ni kan kita dah discuss minggu lepas. Bila kita ada kekosongan politik, kita nak tunggu British kembali ke tanah air, kita orang memang macam we are in the mercy and in the hands of Bintang 3 yang keluar dari hutan, kan? So diorang macam memang buat macam hidup kita merana, lagi lebih merana lah. Okay, dah lah the Japanese already treated us so badly, and now the guys who look like us also treat us badly. Alamak, what's going to happen? So bila British kembali ke tanah Melayu, mereka perlu melaksanakan British Military Administration. So kalau British Military Administration susah sangat nak ingat, then tahu it's known as pentadbiran tentera British. Tetapi kalau you guys letak jawapan pentadbiran tentera British, sebenarnya cikgu akan mark it as salah tau. Because dalam buku teks, BMA dikenali sebagai British Military Administration. We don't actually mention pentadbiran tentera British. So you have to be very careful. It just comes down to bahasa and what they actually include in the textbook. Okay, so it's called British Military Administration. Banyak yang akan tanya, perlu ke kita tulis akronim British Military Administration? Tak boleh ke letak BMA? Malaslah, tak boleh guys. Kalau first time kita tak pernah tulis BMA, then we have to put British Military Administration dalam bracket BMA. Lepas tu mungkin the second paragraph ke apa ke, you can continue saying BMA. Always introduce it first. Okay, it's the same with all of your essay, tak kisah sejarah ke, tak kisah ekonomi ke, tak kisah English ke, BM ke, all of it you must explain it first. Okay, so British Military Administration bermula pada 12 September. Is officially the day yang Jepun dah menyerah kalah, so British kembali ke tanah Melayu. So BMA is pentadbiran tentera yang diletakkan di bawah arahan Lord Mountbatten. You all remember him, right? The Supreme Allied Commander of Southeast Asia. I already told you guys Lord Mountbatten is Queen Elizabeth's uncle-in-law. Queen Elizabeth as in the one in the UK, okay? So this perancangan, okay, so the person that is in charge, okay, the head of this is Lord Mountbatten. Tetapi orang yang buat kerja sebenarnya dilakukan oleh Timbalan Ketua Pegawai Hal Ehwal Awam. Hal Ehwal is General Matters, okay, Brigadier General H.C. Willan. So kita kena tanya actually siapa yang melaksanakan tugas, siapa yang actually doing the work. The person is H.C. William and Whelan, okay? Whelan lah guys, not William Whelan with the N, okay? So kalau kita nak tanya apa sebenarnya tugas BMA bila dia orang kembali ke Tanah Melayu, what is their job? Kenapa British melaksanakan British Military Administration? Kenapa pentadbirannya perlu ada pentadbiran tentera? Kenapa? Because kita dah tahu kekosongan politik tu memang ada banyak ancaman komunis. So we already know. We cannot just come back and be like, hey communist guys, hey guys, stop fighting. You tell people to stop fighting and they're going to stop fighting, they're not going to stop fighting, right? So sini kita perlu melaksanakan this BMA untuk memastikan kita membawa kepada kestabilan dan keamanan negeri ataupun negara, dan juga untuk memulihkan kepercayaan rakyat. So very quickly I'll tell you guys, mengembalikan kestabilan dan keamanan simple. Diorang tahu masalah dia is all the guys yang keluar dari hutan, iaitu Bintang 3 ataupun pasukan Empaja, right? Malayan People's Anti-Japanese Army. So British tu macam, Jepun dah menyerah kalah, so apa gunanya you masih ada kat sini? You Malayan People's Anti-Japanese Army ni buat apa? Anti apa? Mamat tu dah balik kampung. So we don't need you anymore. That's why British mengarahkan Empaja dan juga PKP untuk dibubarkan. They want them to dissolve. I don't need you anymore. Please leave. Please stop. And this was 1st of December 1945. And so here's the thing, BMA tu cakap, okay, Empaja tu kita macam tolong you guys dulu sebab kita orang punya common enemy kan, kita orang punya musuh kita is Jepun, tetapi sekarang Jepun dah ciao, so now you give me back lah all the things yang I bagi you. I pinjam je sebenarnya kat you, okay? Kalau you golongan dan juga pasukan Empaja, you really think about it, would you actually give back your senjata to the British? Obviously not, okay? So that's why Empaja, walaupun British mengarahkan semua senjata diberikan kepada mereka semasa pendudukan Jepun untuk dikembalikan, Empaja's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So that's why BMA gagal mengumpulkan semula senjata tersebut. So macam, you cakap you British Military Administration, you tak dengar cakap I will just guna kekerasan. Tetapi, you can't even get back your senjata. So, you tengok sini. Kalau British punya Military Administration ni tak dapat kumpulkan semula senjata yang diorang pinjamkan kat Empaja, you imagine, boleh tak mereka membanteras jenayah dan juga keganasan dan semua masalah kita di Tanah Melayu? Memang tak dapat. So hasrat mereka sebagai BMA is untuk mengembalikan kestabilan dan keamanan kepada Tanah Melayu. Because kalau mereka nak memastikan ekonomi kita stabil, memastikan we still get to earn money for the British, we must make sure kawasan kita stabil, tak ada pergaduhan, tak ada drama. Tapi tengok, British sampai can't even solve the problem. Jenayah, keganasan, kongsi gelap, masalah ketegangan kaum, all cannot fix, okay? Apa itu kongsi gelap, guys? Kongsi gelap will be your gangsters, okay? So second one, mereka ingin memulihkan kepercayaan rakyat. Kita dah discuss dah sebenarnya. Bila Perang Dunia Kedua berlaku, apa jadi? British hilangkan diri. Diorang larikan diri ke Singapura, lepas tu diorang ciao. So kita orang memang rasa macam really macam hampa dengan diorang. Because like, I thought you cakap you nak jaga I. That's why Tanah Melayu merupakan kawasan naungan British. I'm under your protection, but you left me. So BMA ini dikatakan untuk memulihkan kepercayaan kita. You can trust me. Walaupun I left you, I'm back. I'm here to take care of you. Tetapi ini masalah yang kita orang di Tanah Melayu kena deal with, okay? Nombor satu, rakyat mengalami kesukaran hidup. Di bawah pentadbiran Jepun, kita orang memang tak dapat bekalan makanan. Kita orang dah tahu dah. Ubat-ubatan memang susah sangat dah dapat. We already know Sibyl Kategesu story. Memang susah sangat untuk dapat ubat. And bila tentera Jepun datang, dia rampas semua ubat-ubatan kita. And then kalau sesiapa yang dapat bekalan ubat-ubatan, harga akan melambung tinggi. Orang ada duit tak? Tak ada duit. Okay? And of course, bila tak cukup medicine, tak cukup ubat, wabak penyakit akan merebak. Especially penyakit beri-beri thanks to kekurangan zat makanan. Okay, so again guys, a lot of people think that penyakit beri-beri is like go toilet. No, it's kekurangan zat makanan, not enough nutrients in your body. Okay, so bila kita tak ada ubat, Lepas tu orang sakit. Lepas tu ada wabak penyakit. Lepas tu like kita orang tak cukup makan. Lepas tu tempat tinggal kita semua macam kotor. So you think hidup kita best tak di bawah pentadbiran Jepun? Memang tak lah. Memang obviously mesti ada kebuluran yang berlaku. Minta maaf, okay. I don't know what I just did. But yes, kebuluran yang berlaku di kebanyakan tempat, okay. A lot of people are struggling and cannot eat, cannot live, okay. On top of that, rakyat juga tidak mempunyai wang. Saya cakap tadi, tak ada duit. Tak ada duit nak jaga diri sendiri, atau ada duit nak beli makanan, atau tak ada duit nak buat apa-apa pun, okay? So, bila kita tak ada duit untuk beli makanan, okay? Bila kita tak ada anything lah, what's going to happen? A lot of people are going to start stealing, right? Akan mencuri. And on top of that, kita ada kegiatan menyorok barang. Because kita dah tak cukup bekalan kita. So, kita takut kalau I tunjuk ke I punya jiran I yang I ada macam bekalan like nasi lah, I have enough like beras. What if my neighbor want to rob me? How? Okay. And then on top of that, ada banyak yang mungkin sorok barang ataupun macam simpan benda tu, and then dia lakukan amalan rasuah, because you give me, then I will give you some rice or something like that, right? Lepas tu memang mesti ada orang yang peras ugut, they will threaten you, and then kita ada pasar gelap. So pasar gelap is black market, guys, okay? So black market is there are some things yang kita tak dapat beli kat kedai, you can just buy it, they call it under the table. It like basically you go and buy, and it's illegal stuff lah, okay? And of course that's when the guys that's doing the illegal activity, they earn the money, and then kita yang kebuluran sebenarnya, okay? So memang kawasan kita di Kuala Lumpur, di Tanah Melayu ni memang kawasan yang semakin tidak terkawal. Situasi kita really, really bad. And so that's why they say here, masalah ini berakar umbi sehingga gagal dibanteras oleh BMA. You cakap you nak datang, nak tolong kita, lepas tu you datang sini dengan tanker you. Come, I show you guys the gambar. Wah, you come back with the tanker. Wah, terima kasih you datang balik dengan tanker cantik, you mesin dan jentera you yang hebat dan canggih. Terima kasih. Tetapi mesin-mesin ni, tanker-tanker ni semua guys, cannot give us makanan, okay? And so, rakyat hidup dalam penderitaan dan kesengsaraan. So, kita ingat, oh, British datang, kita dapat diselamatkan. Yay, okay. So, when BMA datang, dia macam, jangan risau. I akan jaga you. Sebab I sebenarnya ada motif, ada udang di sebalik batu. Kenapa? Mereka ingin mengembalikan kepercayaan rakyat supaya rakyat Tanah Melayu akan menyokong kepulangan British di negara kita. Faham? So the British said, don't worry, infrastructure you, semua kemudahan-kemudahan asas yang, yang musnah, yang rosak, yang Jepun musnahkan, jangan risau. I will take care of you. They do this all not because they love you, they do it because they want something from you. Tetapi kita tengok kat sini, apa jadi guys? Inflasi dan kegiatan pasar gelap. So if you see here, unit dia per kati. So kat sana dah letak sini, per kati, it's 600 plus gram, and kalau per ounce is 28 gram, and per gallon gallon is 3.7 liter. So kalau kita tengok sini, dulu dolar selat ialah straight settlements, right? So negeri-negeri selat punya mata wang. Used to be per kati, okay, $0.06. Tetapi Disember 1944, mata wang Jepun yang duit the banana money, that one, $8.20, then $36, and then selepas perang Ogos 1945, $75. 600 gram guys, $75 nak beli beras. Nak beli gula $120. Garam guys, $28. Telur setiap satu $35. Balm harimau, the tiger balm lah, okay? It's $45 satu. And petrol $185. Guys, ini inflasi, peningkatan harga barang, okay? Tak cukup produk dalam pasaran. And of course, kita orang punya mata wang, kita orang punya nilai mata wang tu akan turun. So inflasi is bad, guys. Means that war is good only for the rich people, the powerful, but for you and me, satu telur $35. You imagine that, guys. Siapa? Dollars, yes. Kenapa Empaja tak mahu bagi balik senjata? Minta maaf, Kak Sarah baru nampak. Crescent, Empaja tak nak bagi balik senjata sebab dalam bab 6 kita belajar tentang ancaman komunis, kan? Dalam bab 6, tingkatan 4, ancaman komunis merupakan satu lagi macam detik dan juga event dalam sejarah kita yang macam sakit hati juga ada, sengsara pun ada. So sebenarnya guys, from 1941 sampai 1960, wow, our grandparents, at least my grandparents, wow, hidup dia orang memang betul-betul derita guys. Okay, why is it Empaja dia orang tak nak bagi balik senjata? Because Empaja di bawah kuasa ataupun di bawah Parti Komunis Malaya. And Parti Komunis Malaya sebenarnya masalah diorang bukan saja dengan penjajah Jepun. Masalah diorang sebenarnya dengan semua penjajah dalam dunia ni lah. Specifically penjajah British. Okay, so diorang memang benci sangat dengan penjajah British. Diorang nak membebaskan tanah Melayu daripada cengkaman British. Okay, so at first diorang bekerjasama dengan British kerana macam ya kita orang punya musuh sama iaitu Jepun. Tetapi selepas Jepun dah menyerah kalah, kalau you are Empaja, you tahu itu satu je musuh you yang you dapat macam kalahkan. Sekarang you ada British. Yelah, I'm grateful, you tolong you bagi I senjata, you bagi I latihan. Tetapi I sebenarnya memang tak suka you. Dari dulu I tak suka you. So kalau I am smart, I will take that senjata to one day use against you. So nanti I rasa Kak Sarah boleh hantar nanti satu lagi dokumentari. Dokumentari tu ada temu bual dengan beberapa macam ahli PKM lah, ahli komunis. And diorang akan cakap, oh sebenarnya bila perang tu dah berakhir, what do we do? Oh, kita cepat-cepat ambil semua senjata kita semua macam we dig a hole and then we just hide in there so that the British bila tanya, oh mana senjata you? Kita macam tak tahu, dah tak ada dah. Sebab kita orang memang nak guna senjata itu untuk menumpaskan British. Okay, so that is taktik mereka yang digunakan dalam bab 6. Okay. Mana boleh nanti Kak Sarah hantarkan. Okay, dollars, yes, betul Crescent, dollars, because dulu kita orang tak guna Malaysian ringgit kita belum merdeka kan. So dulu kita orang punya mata wang gunakan mata wang yang ditetapkan oleh British, iaitu dollar selat. Why is it called Straits Settlements? Because British kan macam dia orang dah jajah and menguasai kawasan Melaka, Pulau Pinang dan Singapura. Tiga-tiga tempat ni merupakan pelabuhan yang buat duit lah untuk British, so that's why mereka gunakan dollar selat. Okay, and mata wang Jepun pun at that time was called the Japanese dollar. Okay, so kalau kita tengok sini, British berharap pemulihan socio-ekonomi. So remember guys, your social life is based on your economy. How you live, macam mana kita hidup kita on a day-to-day basis berdasarkan ekonomi kita, berdasarkan kerja kita, berdasarkan wang yang kita dapat ataupun the money that we actually earn. Okay, so British harap dengan BMA ini akan dapat pulihkan kepercayaan rakyat, everything is going to be okay. So British cakap, I ada plan, I nak pulihkan ladang getah, sebab itu memang ekonomi kan buat duit. I nak memulihkan lombong biji timah. Don't worry, prasarana is kemudahan asas guys, ataupun dikenali sebagai infrastruktur. Prasarana, kemudahan kesihatan, yang mana-mana yang dimusnahkan oleh tentera Jepun yang dikenali sebagai bumi hangus sebab dia tak puas hati yang British kembali ke tanah Melayu, jangan risau, I will fix it all. Tetapi this is post-war guys. Post-war means everybody is working very hard untuk membangunkan semula kawasan mereka. So if you were the British, would you give tanah Melayu the mesin and the jentera untuk membaiki kita orang punya kawasan, ataupun you akan bagi kat orang di Britain itself? You really think about it. So memang BMA cakap memang janjilah, okay, tetapi mereka menghadapi kesukaran. Very difficult for them to membawa masuk jentera. Jentera is just machinery, okay guys. Alat ganti, mesin, teknologi. So, apa yang diorang janji kat kita orang, diorang tak dapat laksanakan. Because it's too difficult untuk diorang nak bawa masuk semua benda ni. Okay? Yes, diorang cuba pulihkan kekacauan, tapi rakyat memang hampa. Kenapa? You cakap you nak fix the problem. You can't even deal with it. So, kita nampak sangat kegagalan pentadbiran British. So, ini kesedaran. Ini guys, jawapan kebat number 1. Okay? Apa nilai ataupun apa iktibar yang kita belajar here. Okay? You can see, memberikan kesedaran kepada kita supaya sentiasa bersikap waspada, tidak mudah mempercayai kuasa asing. Yes, diorang cakap dia nak tolong kita, tetapi tak semestinya diorang tolong. Because nampak, Datang je dengan tanker, datang je cantik, tapi tengok didn't do anything. Okay, gagal untuk melaksanakan tugasnya. So, have to remember always British memang gagal atau BMA memang gagal untuk melaksanakan tanggungjawab mereka yang diharapkan oleh rakyat. So if you were the people of Tanah Melayu at that time, you rasa you nak tak British? Memang tak nak. So the British cakap, okay fine, BMA is a failure. Tak ada siapa suka dengan BMA sebab memang kita nampak macam useless sangat. So tak apa guys, apa kata kita orang macam introduce a new idea. Okay, apa kata kita orang macam bagi you new pentadbiran. BMA sucks, right? So, and besides, BMA sebenarnya bukannya masalah pun. BMA is just untuk macam kejap je kita nak. Is macam, the idea is that we're just here for a while. Kita memulihkan like macam situasi di Tanah Melayu. Lepas tu kita orang nak, introduce a new idea and therefore kita ada gagasan Malayan Union. Okay guys, siapa nak try? Apa itu gagasan? Apa itu gagasan? Anybody nak try? Gagasan sebenarnya, okay, nobody? Oh, shy, don't want to try. Okay, okay, somebody try. Bagus. Persekutuan, combination, okay guys. Masalah dia, gagasan bukan persekutuan. Persekutuan merupakan federation, iaitu kita macam letakkan semua negeri di bawah satu pentadbiran. We'll talk about that later, okay? Tetapi gagasan sebenarnya idea. It's an idea, it's not to group everything, it's an idea. So gagasan Malayan Union is the Malayan Union idea, okay? And gagasan Malayan Union sebagai idea diperkenalkan di Tanah Melayu untuk gantikan BMA. Ya, BMA is just for one, ni kejap je. So sebenarnya kita orang ada plan baru untuk you guys. So welcome Malayan Union, okay? And so British cakap, oh, I have to come up with this Malayan Union kerana memang ada banyak sangat kepentingan di Tanah Melayu. So, kalau diorang tanya soalan esei ataupun soalan, usually soalan esei lah, either esei atau soalan struktur yang 2 ke 3 markah, okay? Diorang akan tanya, apakah matlamat Malayan Union? Okay? Apakah peranan Malayan Union? Ataupun apakah matlamat Malayan Union? Apakah hasrat British untuk Malayan Union? Dia memang ada jawapan maksimum 4 markah, melicinkan sistem pentadbiran. They want to smoothen the system. This is something that British memang suka buat. Okay? Dia orang nak make sure that semua sistem dia orang berjalan dengan lancar. Bila sistem kita berjalan dengan lancar, it's very, very easy to get things done. Okay, you want to do A, you got to sign A, B, C. You want to go out, you have to do A, B, C. It's simple. Very easy for people to understand and remember. Number 2, meningkatkan pelaburan ekonomi. Pelaburan is investment. Kita tak ada duit kat Tanah Melayu. Kita nak buat business tapi tak ada duit. So remember guys, jangan guna duit sendiri untuk buat business. Okay, if you use all your money, then your business fail, then habislah. Your savings, whatever you have, all hilang. Then you cannot pay your house, cannot pay your car, cannot pay anything, cannot eat. That's why, people make a lot of mistakes like this. Remember guys, bila kita nak buat business, kita perlu ada pelaburan, investment. Ada orang di dunia ini, ada investors, ada syarikat yang memang diorang punya matlamat diorang is to go and find people so that they can invest and then make money with the people who are doing the business. Okay, please remember that. Membuat pelaburan ekonomi, iaitu meningkatkan pelaburan ekonomi. Nombor 2. Nombor 3, mengukuhkan pertahanan, memastikan kita orang memang ada defense, okay, nobody come and fight. Make sure that we are strong so that no other, penjajah akan datang and makan kawasan kita. Nombor 4, mengekalkan orang asing sebagai sumber tenaga kerja untuk meningkatkan ekonomi. So most importantly, orang asing would be like at that time your non-Malays lah, okay, orang Cina, orang India, maybe Indonesians even that came from Pulau Jawa, for example, okay, you've got Eurasian people, you've got Ceylonese people, there's so many different people in Tanah Melayu, right? So diorang nak kekalkan orang asing. Kenapa diorang nak kekalkan orang asing? Mereka semua, they're all buruh, what? So the buruh is cheaper, what, than using all the buruh di Tanah Melayu. So it's like, I better pay a guy from India because he's cheaper than the guy if I want to use a Malay guy in Tanah Melayu. Okay, so that's the idea. Cheap labor. It's nothing to do with, you have to remember something, guys. British ni diorang tak buat ni untuk macam saya saja-saja je nak nak memastikan ada ketegangan antara kaum. Tak ada, okay. For them the biggest focus is aku nak buat duit. So I don't care who I hire. I don't care if you're the best at the job or the worst at the job. You can get the job done. I pay you a little bit of money. I pay you the least money. Then I get the most profit. That's the idea. Okay. So mereka mengekalkan orang asing sebagai sumber tenaga kerja untuk meningkatkan ekonomi untuk British, bukan untuk kita. Yes, ekonomi kita memang macam membangun, tetapi the one that's actually seeing the money is the British, not us. Okay, so latar belakang kalau kita tengok sini ada unit perancang tanah Melayu diketuai oleh Major General Ralph Hone. This is known in English as the Malayan Planning Unit. Okay, diketuai oleh this Major General Ralph Hone. Is given a tugas, it's one plan. Dengan Malayan Planning Unit ini, the job is simple. Merangka satu bentuk pentadbiran baharu, very very new, never seen before di tanah Melayu untuk dikenali sebagai Malayan Union. They basically nak come up dengan macam versi tanah Melayu yang baru, edisi British version. Okay, they want tanah Melayu, yes, tetapi dia orang nak rebrand tanah Melayu sebagai Malayan Union. Like union, bring everybody together. Okay, so at that time, dia orang ada Setiausaha Tanah Jajahan British known as George Henry Hall. Setiausaha Tanah Jajahan British in English, the job is Secretary of State for the Colonies. What does that mean? It means that kerja dengan Perdana Menteri Britain. Perdana Menteri Britain cakap, Setiausaha Tanah Jajahan, your job is to go and handle all the tanah jajahan yang kita ada di di bawah Empire British. So George Henry Hall's job is to take care of us. Okay, so George Henry Hall bentangkan rancangan yang dirangka oleh the Malayan Planning Unit di Parliament. Okay, so the Parliament British is basically a place where semua wakil-wakil rakyat is under this parliament. On the 10th of October 1945, bentangkan idea ni, hi guys, inilah konsep Malayan Union yang kita ada untuk one of our kawasan jajahan, iaitu Malaya. Don't like or not this idea, okay? So rancangan Malayan Union akhirnya diisytiharkan dalam Warta Kerajaan dikenali sebagai Kertas Putih 6274. We'll talk about the white paper in a bit. So I want to show you guys here Warta Kerajaan. Kita nampak nanti in English is called Gazette, okay? Apa itu Warta Kerajaan? Untuk menyiarkan undang-undang baru. Dulu kita orang tak ada macam internet, guys, so we cannot just send each other WhatsApp message or Telegram to be like, announcement, kita ada undang-undang baru yang perlu diikuti or whatever, right? So last time you need to have, even till today actually, kita nak bagi information ataupun kita nak menyiarkan undang-undang baru, that's where you go. You have to actually put it in the Warta Kerajaan. Okay, apa itu Kertas Putih 6274? Membentangkan 13 perkara kandungan Malayan Union dan diluluskan oleh Parlimen British di London pada 22 Januari 1946. Now, you guys have to remember, first round he go and bentangkan this rancangan di Parlimen British. Ada juga pelajar yang tanya, okay Kak Sarah, kenapa George Henry Hall kena bentangkan idea ini ataupun rancangan atau rangka Malayan Union ini kat Parlimen British? Kenapa bukan kat tanah Melayu? Ingat kita sebagai tanah Melayu at that time di bawah naungan / jajahan British. So, are we free to make our own decision? Tidak. Kita memang tak ada kedaulatan negara yet. So, George Henry Hall bentangkan di Parlimen British because British Parliament is the one that is responsible for us. Mereka bertanggungjawab untuk tanah Melayu. Faham? Yes, I will explain to you in a bit, okay? Because I will give you the space to write about this memorandum in a bit, okay? So with this Kertas Putih 6274, this officially British cakap, okay, aku datang dengan idea baru dan pentadbiran baru dikenali sebagai Malayan Union. I tolonglah you ambil alih pemerintahan dan juga pentadbiran tanah Melayu. Janganlah risau, I know how to do this. The Japanese sucks, they're so bad. I'm here and I'm back to take care of you. It's not take care, guys. It's jajahan, okay? That means we're being colonized, we're being taken over. So, I want to show you guys how the Kertas Putih 6274, what is it exactly, okay? Nah, this is the white paper. So Jepun Kala, blah, blah, blah. So Malayan Union and Singapore Statement of Policy for Future Constitution. Okay, so this is Malayan Union and Singapore. You see, this is a statement of policy. need for reform, colony of Singapore. So dalam sini, okay, dalam this kertas putih, dia orang akan macam outline lah, okay, apa itu Malayan Union sebenarnya, okay, siapa yang boleh join Malayan Union, siapa yang macam not included in Malayan Union, we'll talk about that in a bit, okay, just to give you an idea, colony of Singapore, Malayan Union will provide central authority, who are the Malay rulers, that means Raja-Raja Melayu, apa kuasa mereka, apa hak mereka, and then after that, subject CCM, the main functions of these Malay Advisory Council will relate to matters affecting Mohammedan religion, but they may also advise the ruler on other matters at the request of the resident commissioner acting with governor's approval. So basically, it just says that Raja-Raja Melayu ada kuasa berdasarkan kuasa-kuasa agama ataupun undang-undang agama Islam. So Raja-Raja Melayu memang ada kuasa, tetapi kuasa mereka terhad kepada undang-undang ataupun syariah Islam. Alright, so actually they don't have power. The one that's actually making and doing the job in Tanah Melayu under Malayan Union is the British lah. Okay, and then kita tengok sini Malayan Union citizenship. This is one of the biggest drama yang kita akan tengok dalam bab 4, 5, 6, 7 dan sehingga 2021. Citizenship is kewarganegaraan, siapa boleh jadi warga negara Malayan Union. Itu drama nanti, the courts and all that. So here, this is kertas putih, alright, 6274. So if you read it, it's everything that you are also going to read later on in Ciri-Ciri Malayan Union. Okay? That's that. Okay. So, what is the plan? Simple. Unit perancangan Tanah Melayu dibentuk di mana? Bukanlah di Tanah Melayu, guys. The perancangan is for Tanah Melayu, but the one that is going to do the planning ada like pegawai British, right? So, dibentuk February 1943. Rancangan Malayan Union dibentangkan, I already told you guys, di Parlimen British. Tapi kita orang ada pelajar Melayu Britain yang menghantar memorandum bertarikh 25 April 1945. So the students of Malaya, the Malay students of Britain, they have their own persatuan, their own association. Diorang cakap memorandum ni diorang tulis macam official letter lah. Hi British, I heard about your Malayan Union dan I got something to say about you punya hak kewarganegaraan di Tanah Melayu. I dengar-dengar lah ada rumor yang kewarganegaraan di Tanah Melayu untuk Malayan Union berdasarkan prinsip jus soli. I tak nak. Okay, so here we are going to see apa itu prinsip jus soli. Okay, apa itu jus soli? Jus soli is syarat kewarganegaraan berdasarkan tempat lahir. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what you are. You could be an alien from another planet, but if you are born in Tanah Melayu / Malayan Union, you automatically become a citizen of Malayan Union. We will talk about this in a bit, okay? So then, Tun Tan Cheng Lock pula. So, okay, apa itu memorandum? Okay, I think one of the students tanya. Memorandum is basically document, official document lah, dia macam statement lah. Nak cakap this official document is untuk merakamkan persefahaman suatu bentuk perjanjian bertulis, any sort of perjanjian, any sort of decision, any sort of thing that kita nak bagi, nak macam to confirm what we believe or what we want to do or what we don't want to do, kita keluarkan memorandum. Okay, so this memorandum is pelajar-pelajar Melayu di Britain di bawah persatuan mereka hantar memorandum ini to beg the British, tolonglah jangan bagi kewarganegaraan di Tanah Melayu berdasarkan prinsip jus soli. Please. We will talk about this in a bit. Sabar. So Tun Tan Cheng Lock dan juga Persatuan Cina Seberang Laut, mereka hantar juga satu memorandum on their end, and they write in the letter to be like, hi British, can you tell me apa masa depan kita di Tanah Melayu kalau kita tak dapat like kewarganegaraan? Hello. Like what about us? I can't go back to China because I don't think I'm from China. I am like a straight Chinese. You know, I'm Malayan Chinese. Hi, can you? What's up? So that's the memorandum, okay? And then, of course, later on, the British keluarkan kertas putih 6274, rancangan Malayan Union disiarkan dalam warta kerajaan. And then lastly, nak tak nak, Malayan Union dilaksanakan di Tanah Melayu on the 1st of April 1946. You all remember, right? Macam mana nak ingat, What date is Malayan Union? 1st of April 1946. 1st April is April Fool's, right? Fool's Day. So every time you think about it, you just think about orang di Tanah Melayu macam, you got to be kidding me. Are you serious? You really want to do this Malayan Union plan? Even though I told you I don't like this plan, you biar betul, bro. So you think about it like that, guys. So you will always remember is this a joke? I say no, but you say yes, okay? That is how I remember in school, okay? I mean, it feels like a fool's day. Is this a game? Is this a game? Malayan Union actually, is this where are the cameras? April Fools, is it? But British is like, tidak. Ini bukan April Fools. This is real. But untuk kita di Tanah Melayu, macam mana kita nak ingat that this is Malayan Union is on April Fools Day? Always remember, we cannot believe that they came up with this idea. Tak boleh percaya. Aku dah cakap dah aku tak nak. Tapi nak juga. You nak juga buat. This gotta be a joke. But it's not a joke. Okay? First April lah. You will never forget. Imagine 1st of April, guys, 1946. We are there. We like, oh, you water kan Malayan Union? Oh, this is a very funny joke. Okay lah. Tomorrow lah we check. And then the next day, 2nd April, we wake up. We like, oh my God. This pentadbiran dilaksanakan. Memang dia serius. That's the idea. Okay. So here, apa itu ciri-ciri perlembagaan Malayan Union? Oh guys, ini soalan
Sarah.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm Wei En, and I have a question here about the Jusoli. Because British bring in the idea of Jusoli, and just now you say that one of the matlamat of Malayan Union is to kekalkan orang asing sebagai sumber tenaga kerja. So the Jusoli is actually like one of the reason to kekalkan them because they are more like cheap, and also like our orang China and orang India supposedly is like they said lah that time like orang bukan Malaya and they come from other countries, but we really can't go back anymore. So they want to use this like to logically like make us have the reason to stay in Malayan?
Absolutely, you're right.
Oh,
correct.
Okay.
So, you think about it. Jus soli untuk British simple. Syarat kewarganegaraan simple. Sesiapa, as they say sini, sesiapa yang lahir di Tanah Melayu ataupun di kawasan Malayan Union, secara like automatic dapat kewarganegaraan. So, we're going to talk about this now. You rasa kenapa dia orang nak bagikan this concept untuk syarat kewarganegaraan? So that orang Cina dan orang India dan orang lain-lain, whoever else that orang bukan Melayu lah, orang bukan Melayu atau orang asing, dia orang macam for a very long time. Now I'm going to use a word that I don't like and I don't want you guys to use, iaitu perkataan pendatang, right? Kenapa dia orang gunakan perkataan pendatang? Pendatang ialah konsep yang dulu in the 1920s or 1800s, from the time kita belajar tentang pelombongan biji timah, di negeri-negeri Melayu bersekutu, banyak pelombong Cina dibawa masuk oleh pembesar Melayu untuk membangunkan kawasan pelombongan. All of this is because I dibawa masuk, I datang untuk buat kerja. Itulah konsep dia, pendatang untuk buat kerja. Tetapi as time goes on, first generation, I stay here, then then I marry a local person, or I marry my wife, I bring my wife here, then after that I ada anak. Dan lepas tu anak I pun kerja sini. Lepas tu anak I pun belajar kat sini. So at some point, it's like, okay, yes, I orang asing, tapi I don't go back to China. Or I don't go back to India. So bila orang guna macam sentiment, sebenarnya dia sentiment ni masalah tau guys. Because perkataan pendatang ni, you balik lah, you pendatang, you balik ke India lah kalau you tak suka Tanah Melayu ataupun you tak suka Malaysia. Macam mana nak cakap macam tu? Because the idea is that we have been here for so long. So it's how you want to use the word pendatang sama. So kenapa British menggunakan jus soli? Because British nak orang Cina dan orang India dan lain-lain untuk stay in Tanah Melayu. I want you to stay and I want you to make money for me. So but I cannot go to you. Can you imagine I go to Wei En and be like, hey Wei En, can you stay because I want to earn money from you? Can you stay? I pay you 5 ringgit every month, but every month actually how much you earn for me is 5,000 ringgit. I only pay you 5 ringgit. Can you stay? Will Wei En stay? Crazy. Obviously, Wei En's not going to stay lah, right? So the idea here is simple. I cakap, yeah, you should stay, Wei En, sebab you've been here for so long. You are family. You deserve to be part of Tanah Melayu, right? So come, let's all happy, joy. Come, everybody can be here. So think about that, okay? Money or out, yes, correct. So but it's true guys. So sebenarnya kita kena tanya, bila kita nak discuss tentang keharmonian kaum negara kita ataupun keharmonian dalam negara, keamanan negara, kita sebenarnya patut duduk. That's why dalam bab 7 kita belajar tentang CLC, right? Atau bab 5 kita belajar juga tentang CLC ataupun jawatan kuasa hubungan antara kaum. For the first time later on in the late 40s, early 50s, kita baru duduk tokoh Cina, tokoh Melayu, tokoh India, tokoh Ceylonese, whatever duduk and bilang, sebenarnya apa masalah kita Kenapa kita macam ada masalah ketegangan kaum Kenapa macam you tak suka I, tak suka you It's because sebenarnya kita tak ada chance, tak ada peluang yang British bagi kita untuk get to know each other. British datang-datang je cakap, Cina kerja, India kerja. And then, you nak buka sekolah, only Indian school. You nak buka sekolah, only sekolah Cina. Siapa-siapa yang rasa yang orang macam berani lah nak masuk sekolah Inggeris, masuklah. And then sekolah Melayu. Orang Melayu nak masuk kawasan Pelamongan, tak boleh. So the idea here is they are doing what we call divide and rule. Dasar pecah dan perintah. Okay, so all of this, Wei En is right. Semua ini plan British sebenarnya. Okay, all of this is untuk meningkatkan ekonomi mereka. Okay, so faster we remember and we realize sebenarnya kita orang ni semua kena game dengan British, the more we realize that actually masalah dia bukan dengan orang Cina ke, orang India ke, orang Melayu ke, orang lain-lain ke, mana-mana, tidak. Masalah dia sebenarnya dengan penjajah yang bagi idea-idea yang dekat kita orang ataupun yang melaksanakan dasar-dasar yang, tidak membawa kepada perpaduan kaum. Alright, so this is a problem with Malayan Union. Okay, that's why it's a very, very big problem. Mari kita tengok sini pentadbiran Malayan Union. So, kalau diorang tanya ciri-ciri perlembagaan Malayan Union, please remember guys, ciri-ciri perlembagaan Malayan Union is simple, okay? This is a very, very typical essay question. So, jangan lupa. Nombor 1, kita boleh break down. Apa itu pentadbiran Malayan Union? Merupakan satu kesatuan. Kesatuan like what? We group everything into one, okay? Kita ada negeri Melayu bersekutu. Jangan lupa guys, I'm going to say it out. I'm not going to type it out because I think you all have brains for this. Negeri-negeri Melayu bersekutu adalah kawasan seperti Perak, Pahang, Negeri Sembilan dan Selangor. Perak, Pahang, Negeri Sembilan dan Selangor. Okay. Empat-empat tempat ini dikenali sebagai negeri-negeri Melayu bersekutu. Sebenarnya you guys dah belajar dalam Form 3. This part here is about perlembagaan biji timah. That's why British nak group semua under one pentadbiran. Yang kita ada resident, kita belajar tentang JWW Birch yang dibunuh semua. There's the drama there, okay? Negeri-negeri Melayu tidak bersekutu is basically untuk to make the difference. Apa itu negeri-negeri yang bersekutu and apa yang tidak bersekutu. So tidak bersekutu is not really, they are non-federated because they're not really satu group. That would be 5 negeri, that is Johor all the way selatan Tanah Melayu, dan all the negeri-negeri Melayu Utara iaitu Terengganu, Kelantan, Kedah dan Perlis. Terengganu, Kelantan, Kedah dan Perlis campur dengan Johor jadi negeri-negeri Melayu tidak bersekutu. And of course, kita ada negeri-negeri selat, your straight states. Kita ada 3 sebenarnya. Kita ada Melaka, Pulau Pinang dan juga Singapura. Tetapi dalam Malayan Union, British tak nak Singapura join dan disatukan untuk jadi satu unit pentadbiran. British don't want. British says, sorry, I don't want. Singapore is my baby. Singapore is the one that make me the most money. I will never let her go. That's why they're not asingkan Singapura. Okay? And then nombor 2, kita dah cakap tadi tentang kuasa Raja-Raja Melayu. Kita at least Raja-Raja, like Council of Sultans, guys. My internet is really bad today, guys. Sorry. I hope you all can hear me. So Sultan, there's 9 guys. Okay, dalam siapa yang actually berkuasa, paling berkuasa di Malayan Union? That is ketua pentadbir kita. We don't have a prime minister, but we have a governor British yang dilantik oleh Raja England at that time. Elizabeth's father, George the VI. Okay, George the VI. So the governor British, okay, and Majlis Executive is the pentadbiran things to do, doing execution buat, and majlis perundang tentang undang-undang to mengubah undang-undang Malaysian Union, semua di bawah kawalan Pesuruhjaya Tinggi British known as British High Commission, kuasa asing yang jaga tempat kita. Okay, British High Commissioner, we'll talk about British High Commissioner a little bit later. Just know mereka akan macam replace Governor British dengan British High Commissioner. We'll talk about that in Persekutuan Tanah Melayu. Okay, and of course, most important ciri kelembagaan ini tentang kewarganegaraan. Kita dah tahu prinsip jus soli ialah asas. Always remember that's the key word I want you guys to put place. Guys, minta maaf. Kak Sarah had to change my kawasan untuk buat kelas ni. Guys, internet ni memang wow. Wow. Okay. Thank you for waiting. Guys. I think this whole week kan Kak Sarah punya kelas macam 1.5 jam tu Kak Sarah rasa macam 20 minit tu macam just asking, guys, can you hear me? Okay. Thank you. Okay, come. Jom kita discuss. Terima kasih, guys. Okay. Alright, jom. Mungkin diorang tahu Kak Sarah nak discuss tentang kewarganegaraan. Terus tutup. Alright, so kewarganegaraan, kena ingat asas dia merupakan asas kewarganegaraan Malaysian Union ialah prinsip jus soli. Kalau tak letak perkataan jus soli ni, frasa jus soli ni masalah you punya essay, okay? Okay, this is the part that's a bit confusing. Stay with me, okay? So, seluruh rakyat yang dilahirkan di Tanah Melayu dan Singapura diiktiraf sebagai warga Malaysian Union. So, I don't care who you are. If you are human and you are born in Tanah Melayu, you're born in Singapore, boom, automatically you are known as warga Malaysian Union, okay? You're a Malay Unioner. Actually, I don't even know what they call the citizens. They just call it citizens of Malaysian Union, okay? So, this is the other thing. Sesiapa yang berumur 18 tahun ke atas, okay, dan bermastaltin. Bermastaltin means menetap, my guys. They have lived here for very long. Permanently staying here, like the word PR, permanent resident, okay? So yang bermastaltin sehingga 10 tahun sehingga 15 tahun akan diberikan kewarganegaraan. Konsep dia macam inilah, okay? Mungkin Kak Sarah, I'm 30 something, okay? I've lived in Malaya, in Tanah Melayu for 10 years. I've been here for so long, guys. Alang-alang jadi je lah warga negara, senang je hidup kita, okay? Then the next one, sesiapa yang kurang daripada 18 tahun. Let's say for example, who's the quietest today? Kita ada Putra the quietest today, right? So Putra mungkin kurang daripada 18 tahun. Tetapi warga negara, ibu bapanya warga negara Tanah Melayu. So if his parents, like let's say I have a child, my child will automatically become a citizen also because I'm a citizen of Malayan Union. So my child also becomes citizen. So basically, dia macam you get a citizenship, you dapat kewarganegaraan, you dapat, semua orang dapat kewarganegaraan. Faham tak? So you guys can see already kan, dia ada masalah. Dia bukan masalah as in like macam, I cannot believe that everybody gets citizenship. You akan nampak kenapa dan cuba memahami kenapa ada banyak ataupun golongan di tanah Melayu yang menentang konsep Malayan Union. Okay? So, okay, slowly one by one. I'll get there. I promise you, I get there. Okay? Really correct, Crescent. By one is really free one. Okay? So, pembentukan Malayan Union dia simple. Apa yang kita patut faham tentang pembentukan Malayan Union? Ini memang usaha mereka sebagai penjajah untuk menakluki tanah air kita. Okay, they want to continue to take over our land. They left us when we needed them in 1941. Jepun datang je, diorang semua lari. Lepas Jepun dah kalah, dan diorang kembali macam, hey guys, buat macam they never left us, but they did. Okay, and so here kita kena faham apa iktibar yang kita belajar. Kita perlu menolak sebarang penjajahan. This is really true, guys. Kita perlu menolak penjajahan demi kedaulatan Ibu Pertiwi. Ibu Pertiwi, actually the word is Indonesian, which like means like mother nature like that, but diorang good, you can consider Ibu Pertiwi ni macam tanah air lah. Okay, kita nak mempertahankan tanah air kita, kita perlu menolak apa-apa ataupun sebarang bentuk penjajahan. Okay, meskipun nyawa menjadi taruhan. So which means that if we means that kita kena mengorbankan diri untuk memastikan kedaulatan negara kita, memastikan penjajah tak datang lagi dan makan negara kita, we gotta do it. Okay, why? Because let's just see how they make our correct, you guys, correct, getting citizenship like flyer. Okay, now we're going to talk about apa masalah dia sebenarnya. Okay, so this part I'm going to go through very quickly with you guys because this part I just need you to read all the names. Okay, so saya akan bagi idea tentang British mendapatkan tanda tangan Sultan. So whole idea of part 4 is that kita kena tahu siapa yang macam the villain of the story, who are the orang jahat in the story. Okay, and the villain here is this guy right here. If you guys look at Sir Harold McMichael, he just looks like a version of Mr. Bean, like an evil Mr. Bean. That's what I think. Sorry, I minta maaf. I don't mean it's just a joke. Okay, but if you want to remember him, just ingat that Sir Harold McMichael ni nampak macam evil Mr. Bean. If you all don't know who is Mr. Bean, please go and Google later. Okay. Now, British nak melaksanakan Malayan Union, tetapi sebenarnya British perlu dapat tanda tangan Sultan because Sultan kan masih dikenali ataupun masih diperakui sebagai kuasa pemerintah negara kita and kuasa pemerintah like negeri mereka tersendiri. So mana kita nak cuba convince sultan-sultan tu untuk sign kita punya agreement? So what did they do? Diorang melantik Sir Harold McMichael. So dalam bracket diorang letak McMichael because just in case tak ingat nama dia Sir Harold McMichael, so letak McMichael pun dah cukup untuk mendapatkan tanda tangan sultan. Okay, so diorang nak, it's a misi, it's a mission, it's a plan. Okay, so British cakap okay. Kita nak suruh Sir Harold McMichael datang and dapatkan tanda tangan sultan untuk cakap yes, I approve, I want Malayan Union. Tapi sebelum Sir Harold McMichael sampai, apa kata kita hantar satu orang dulu macam appetizer macam itulah. So British hantar H.C. Willan. Okay, you all remember who is H.C. Willan, right? Okay, so H.C. Willan merintis jalan menghadap Raja-Raja Melayu. Okay, so sebelum kedatangan Sir Harold McMichael untuk pergi dapat tanda tangan, kita hantar dulu H.C. Willan ni untuk tengok, kita meninjau sokongan Raja-Raja Melayu. Kita check dulu, you nak ke tak ni? And kalau you tak nak, macam mana I boleh try to come up dengan taktik baru untuk memastikan you nak idea ini. So, Willan menjalankan tugasnya 8 September 1945 hingga 29 September 1945. He basically went to see all of the kings and then he basically got them to macam cakap that and orally confirm that cakap, oh, baiklah, I tell you already apa itu Malayan Union, it's good for you, jangan risaulah, boleh je. Dan the Raja-Raja Melayu pun macam okay lah, I guess if you really want me to sign it, I say I need. Oh, okay. So the idea is that Willan ni sepatutnya memudahkan tugas McMichael. Okay, so McMichael punya drama pula. Okay, 11 Oktober 1945 McMichael sampai. Okay, di Port Swettenham, kat sana dah letak sana Port Klang today in Selangor. He came up with the Royalist and then dia bawa A.T. Newbold sebagai jurubahasa. Okay, A.T. Newbold ni is the eventually akan dijadikan ketua setiausaha untuk Malayan Union. Okay, macam head secretary or something like that for Malayan Union. Kenapa dia orang bawa A.T. Newbold sebagai jurubahasa? Because Sir Harold McMichael cannot speak in Malay. So macam mana ni? Okay. So bila McMichael sampai, pergilah jumpa semua raja-raja Melayu ni di Tanah Melayu. And then dia macam, William cakap dia buat kerja. William cakap dia dah dapatkan sokongan raja-raja Melayu. So aku datang, dapat signature dan ciao. Kenapa dia orang macam nak tanya I soalan pula? Kenapa dia orang macam tak convince Why So McMichael kena gunakan taktik. Ini memang branding British lah. Gunakan taktik untuk mendapatkan persetujuan raja-raja Melayu. Okay, so the first guy he went to see obviously is Sultan Ibrahim. Okay, Sultan Ibrahim is the son of Sultan Abu Bakar. You all would remember Sultan Abu Bakar as bapa pemodenan Johor yang memperkenalkan undang-undang tubuh kerajaan Johor, right? Basically undang-undang ataupun perlembagaan moden untuk negeri Johor. So basically Sultan Ibrahim is a really, really, really close friend of the British. So that's why they say, hey, Ibrahim, you help sign this one lah. Then you show all your friends lah, okay? Kita geng-geng dulu, okay? Then we went to go see Sultan Selangor. Then we went to see Sultan Abu Bakar di Pahang. Then went to see the Yang di-Pertuan Besar di Negeri Sembilan. Then kita ada Sultan Perak. Then after that kita orang ada Sultan Kedah. Kita ada Raja Perlis. Then kita ada Sultan Ibrahim di Kelantan, kita ada Sultan Terengganu, right? All of this is simple. Macam mana Sir Harold McMichael dia start dia sampai di Sultan Ibrahim punya istana 20 Oktober 1945. Dari 20 Oktober 1945 sampai ke 21 Disember 1945 dah dapat semua tanda tangan raja-raja Melayu. Cepatnya. How come you betul-betul dah bagi macam explanation ke raja-raja Melayu ni tentang apa itu Malayan Union? Betul ke you bro? Okay, so William dan McMichael basically diorang dapat selesaikan misi mereka. Apa diorang kisah guys? Okay, I got it done. You say you want signature, I give you signature. Tetapi bagaimanakah mereka melakukan ataupun menyelesaikan misi mereka menggunakan desakan dan paksaan. Paksaan is force, desakan is pressure. Okay, mereka pressure and boleh lah. Most of all guys, diorang juga nak tunjuk kat sini untuk you guys. Okay, dia nampak sini baginda di Negeri Sembilan terpaksa menurunkan tanda tangan. Okay, terpaksa tengok perkataan yang digunakan, terpaksa menurunkan tanda tangan. Okay, so it's simple guys. The reason why they were able to do this is because diorang basically McMichael pergi kat raja-raja Melayu tu cakap, kalau you tak nak tanda tangan, tak nak bagi tanda tangan you untuk approve Malayan Union, okay, I will fire you from your job. Guys, tanyalah diri sendiri. Sebagai raja, boleh tak kita orang dilucutkan jawatan kita sebagai raja? Raja itu bukan pekerjaan Raja itu sebenarnya hak mereka sebagai raja. So it's like, how can you fire me from my job when I was born for this job? Hello, right? So, tetapi I guess in a way, bila diorang guna desakan dan paksaan, memang raja-raja Melayu kita memang no match lah. Really, really cannot win over these guys. Okay? So that is why after diorang dah dapat tanda tangan raja-raja Melayu, dan nampak sangat ada banyak reaksi penentangan daripada pelbagai pihak. After diorang dah sign, raja-raja Melayu macam, weh, aku rasa macam aku kena game though. Macam, what did I sign though? That's why guys, what's the lesson that we learn? Please remember, okay? Please remember, don't sign anything that you are not sure about. Kalau tak betul, tapi you dah buat signature you, means that you dah commit. So please, sebelum you sign anything, read, double check before you sell your life, okay? So here, Raja-Raja Melayu membantah perjanjian Malayan Union. And then kita tengoklah nanti ada banyak lagi yang juga akan menentang Malayan Union. So kenapa kita kena belajar tentang Malayan Union? Malayan Union ni sebenarnya asas semua benda yang kita belajar di tingkatan 4 dan tingkatan 5. Malayan Union ialah pemangkin tau. Okay, pemangkin is catalyst, is the thing that push us. Sebab Malayan Union ni macam last straw. Dia macam the last, I've had it up to here already. Enough. You've treated me like crap for so long. So Malayan Union ni, that's why rakyat dan juga orang Melayu bangun dan bersatu padu untuk menentang Malayan Union, because I say, man, macam mana you buat I macam what's that word ah? You make me like a slave and a maid in my own house. How, bro? Okay, that is why. Okay. Drama happen. Memang betul guys, betul-betul drama happen. Okay, so British tak kisah. And your point is 1 April 1946, Tanah Melayu officially will be known as Malayan Union. Okay, so ada group yang menyokong Malayan Union, ada yang tidak menyokong. Okay, so kita tengok first penentangan Raja-Raja Melayu terhadap Malayan Union. So kita tengok apa reaksi mereka. Okay, obviously British Sultan-Sultan negeri-negeri Melayu kita memang hampa dengan perjanjian ini kerana Malayan Union merupakan penjajahan berbentuk ataupun secara mutlak. It's absolute. That means the British taking over everything. Raja tak ada kuasa langsung guys, hanya untuk agama Islam dan juga ada istiadat orang Melayu. Doesn't mean I'm powerful. So Sultan Melayu akan hilang kedaulatan mereka. Yeah, absolute right. They will hilang kuasa politik mereka yang sebenarnya ini hak mereka. Kan? And so Raja-Raja Melayu kita menyuarakan bantahan mereka. Number one, membawa kes Malayan Union ke Mahkamah Tinggi England. So they had a persidangan Raja-Raja Melayu. Persidangan is like a meeting between the kings in Istana Iskandariah, iaitu di Kuala Kangsar, Perak. And then they said, okay, you know what? Kita akan bagi official complaint to the High Court. Mahkamah Tinggi is the High Court in or the Supreme Court in England. We're going to go to London and we're going to officially complain to the British, how dare you do this. So Sultan Perak, Sultan Kedah, Sultan Johor, gang right here, okay, berangkat ke England. Because I cakap, okay, we will wait outside the courtroom, tapi just in case, you know, the Supreme Court dia nak dengar cakap kita ke apa-apa ke kita kan macam, you know, kita kan pemerintah negeri kita, so we will go lah just in case, okay. And so menurut perundangan British, actually it was stated, cara Sir Harold McMichael mendapatkan persetujuan daripada Raja-Raja Melayu sebenarnya tidak sah. It's not legitimate. Because you lied to the kings. You didn't give the important information to the Raja-Raja. So kita sign bodoh lah sebenarnya. Okay. So that's number one. They brought the case to the Supreme Court in London. Number two, mereka hantar surat bantahan. So ada raja-raja yang tak dapat pergi. Okay. They will send letter. They send letter to George Henry Hall. Ingat, he's the secretary of the colonies, right? Setiausaha Tanah Jajahan. Say that, oi, macam Sultan Kedah, Perak dan Johor, okay, at first, before they send to Supreme Court, they say, I'm going to sign a letter to say, oi, you tahu tak, Sir Harold McMichael, dia tipu aku doh, okay? And then dia cakap, mereka mendakwa mereka diugut, so they were pressured and they were threatened, macam, you don't do this, I will fire you from your job as a king, macam, I say, man, where can, okay? So banyak yang harus menurunkan tanda tangan tanpa menyedari akibat. Okay, so Raja-Raja Melayu cakap, tolonglah mansuhkan persetujuan ini. Mansuh means to cancel out. Okay, mansuhkan, cancel, tear the paper, is not legit. Okay, dan juga kita ada Tuanku Syed Putra Jamalul Lail yang mengirim, Tuanku Syed Putra Jamalul Lail is from Perlis. Okay, mengirimkan telegram. So he cannot go, he's like too far. So he sent a telegram to the British in London, cakap, hey, I tak puas hati. Okay, I tak dapat nasihat daripada pembesar negeri I, ataupun macam I punya macam majlis I lah untuk bagi nasihat. You basically force me, you push me to a room, you close the door and you say, you better sign this, you don't talk to anybody, you sign this or else. I don't like that. Who do you think I am? I am the Raja, you know, of my land. How you do that to me? Okay, so number 2, surat bantahan. Okay, don't say surat bantahan don't work, okay guys. Okay, all the drama that happen in the world today, mungkin kita tak ada surat bantahan dah, tetapi kita ada apa kita kan, what we know today as cancel culture, right? Ada orang buat benda yang tak betul je, terus netizen akan sampai, netizen will tell you where you went wrong. Okay, so dulu kita what do you mean very canggih, right? They are the most canggih out of all of us lah, mestilah ada orang guna telegram, guys. This is in 1946, guys, come on. Okay, it's not that canggih. Okay, Kesian you make these people live like they are in the kampung like that. Okay, yeah, kampung people also got opportunity. Okay, they got bank all. Come on, okay. Jahat you guys. Ew, you guys are so canggih. Last time people got electricity already. Okay, drama lah you guys. Okay, number 3. Okay, number 3 is menyokong Kongres Melayu. Okay, Kongres Melayu, apa itu Kongres? Okay guys, sila tulis ni, because Kongres tu apa guys? Kongres ini perkataan yang akan datang lagi untuk bab 5, bab 6. Okay, apa ya Putra?
Kongres tu mesyuarat.
Bagus, bagus. Also because Kak Sarah dah letak kat sini, okay. So, sila tulis, Kongres merupakan mesyuarat besar wakil-wakil pertubuhan untuk membincangkan sesuatu isu. Okay, sila tulis. Dia bukan persatuan, persatuan tak sama. Persatuan is an association, is a group that we like, you know, like it's like a WhatsApp group like that, okay. But Congress is like a meeting. You have a big fat like meeting and makan-makan in like Wang Tamu. That is a Congress, okay. So sila tulis Congress is mesyuarat meeting Okay, ready So Kongres Melayu, ada banyak orang Melayu yang macam, woi, I betul-betul tak percaya dulu British buat macam ni kat kita. The audacity. They cannot do this to us. I can't believe they did this to us. Macam mana lagi dia nak memperbodohkan kita, ya Allah. So, a lot of the Malay people rasa macam, oh my God. Sekarang, Raja-Raja Melayu sebenarnya tak ada kuasa. So, ingat guys, kita dah belajar ni dalam bab 1. Kalau Raja dan Sultan negara kita atau negeri kita merupakan simbol kedaulatan negara dan ketamadunan orang Melayu, right? He's a symbol of all the things that's great about the Malay people and the Malay culture and the Malay civilization. Kalau Raja dah tak ada kuasa, then kita sebagai rakyat yang di bawah kuasa Raja, kita pun ada kuasa tak? Tak ada kuasa, guys. Okay? So, Kongres Melayu ini, diorang melaksanakan dan diorang adakan, menganjurkan this Kongres Melayu untuk menunjukkan kesungguhan orang Melayu menolak Malayan Union. Okay? I don't like Malayan Union. I feel like you make me like nobody in Malayan Union. I don't like it. I'm going to protest. Okay. So, Kongres ini memang disokong oleh Raja-Raja Melayu. So, Sultan Hisamuddin, okay, menderma 15,000 kepada Persatuan Melayu Selangor. 15,000 today is probably about 210,000, 200,000 like that. Okay. So, wow. Ini untuk tolong menganjurkan Kongres Melayu pertama. So the Kongres Melayu pertama diadakan di Selangor. So Persatuan Melayu Selangor tu their job is to come up and host the event lah, okay. And then Sultan Hisamuddin also merasmikan pembukaan Kongres ini. Okay. Yes, very cool. And it's not just canggih Ini nampaknya macam raja yang ataupun pemimpin yang berwibawa, pemimpin yang bertanggungjawab, pemimpin yang memahami dan mendengar you know, isu-isu rakyat. Okay, so yes, he knows that rakyat ni and orang Melayu memang dah tak happy dengan Malayan Union, so he do what he can to help. Okay, so next one, my favorite, this one is Permaisuri Perak memimpin gerakan menentang Malayan Union. So a lot of people lepas Malayan Union, you know, diisytiharkan, ada banyak yang macam aku tak suka Malayan Union, but then there's one woman who's like, I'm going to show you I tak suka Malayan Union. So 28 Mei 1946 ada ahli parlimen British yang sampai. Okay, there are a few guys that you're going to see later on. I'm going to try to find their names first. Okay. Here. L.D. Gammons, David Rhys-Williams. Okay. Ataupun you can just call them as Rhys-Williams and Gammons. Okay. So L.D. Gammons, David Rhys-Williams, mereka merupakan ahli parlimen British. Okay. So mereka wakil rakyat wakil rakyat British lah di Britain lah. Okay. So they were sent to Tanah Melayu. Okay. They say, okay, you know what? Here got drama lah. Why is people make so much noise di Tanah Melayu? What's happening? What's happening? Can you check what's happening in Malaya? Something's wrong. They're all so angry. Why are they angry? So here they say, L.D. Gammons, David Rhys-Williams, you go check what's wrong. So Gammons and Williams, okay, Rhys-Williams, they all sampai di Kuala Kangsar. di mana Sultan Iskandar Shah bersemayam means where he's staying, yeah. And so bila diorang sampai, everybody knew that they were coming, so diorang macam, jom kita tunjuk ahli parlimen British, aku betul-betul tak nak Malayan Union. So memang ada perhimpunan besar-besaran di padang bandar di Raja Kuala Kangsar. So nampak that Raja memang dan juga rakyat bergabung untuk menentang Malayan Union. So there was a perarakan lah, there was a parade. So Sultan Perak is there together with LD Gammons and David Rhys Williams. Lepas tu semua sultan-sultan lain yang datang tengok perarakan. And then yang mengetuai barisan hadapan perarakan was like, hey, isn't that the king's wife, the Permaisuri? So the Permaisuri, Tuanku Permaisuri Perak Raja Perempuan Kelsom yang mengetuai barisan hadapan. So she's like, I am going to lead this parade to tell the British, I don't like your Malayan Union. Okay, so David Rhys Williams, LD Gammons is like, is that your wife? That your wife? Wow, your wife do that? Yeah, man, my wife damn angry with you. Yeah, your wife angry. Wow, I so kagum. Wow, you betul-betul ada semangat semangat nasionalis You betul-betul nak berjuang untuk tanah Melayu. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so you see here, Sultan's wife leads protests of women against the union. Okay, I discuss this in a bit after this. And memulaukan upacara pelantikan Governor Malayan Union is simple. Memulaukan is the word boycott, guys, atau mengasingkan diri. So I will let you watch a video after this. Raja-Raja Melayu memulaukan upacara pelantikan Governor. So they were going to announce and ada this upacara to say like, wow, officially this guy is going to be the Governor. Tetapi mereka berjumpa dengan Dato' Onn Jaafar di hotel station. I'll let you watch the video in a bit. Dato' Onn Jaafar will go and tell the Raja-Raja Melayu, I tahu you guys tengah ready nak pergi join the upacara pelantikan Governor, tetapi you guys kena faham tau, kalau you guys pergi, nampak sangat macam you sebenarnya support ataupun you memang nak Governor ni mengetuai Malayan Union. So kalau you tak pergi, dia akan bagi message yang macam, wow, you betul-betul one with the rakyat, you betul-betul dengar apa rakyat nak, okay? So jomlah kita boycott upacara pelantikan Governor Malayan Union. So there were like thousands of Malay people outside. Mereka berhimpun di hotel station macam, daulat tuanku, hidup Melayu and all that. So Raja-Raja Melayu nekat, that means they plan, they say, okay fine, I akan boycott upacara pelantikan Governor Malayan Union. I'm going to go straight to the Sidang Akhbar. Sidang Akhbar is press conference to say that I tak suka dengan konsep Malayan Union and you gotta go. Okay? So kesian lah si Sir Edward Gent, he's just there waiting to have like, officially I'm going to be the Governor of Malayan Union, tetapi tak ada siapa datang. Sedih lah. Agak sedih, guys. Okay, so apa yang iktibar kita belajar, apa kita perlu guna dalam kita orang punya kesimpulan, kita patut mencontohi sikap pemimpin, mereka memang ada semangat yang sanggup berkorban untuk bangsa dan tanah air, mereka sedia mempertahankan kedaulatan negara. Memang ada halangan daripada British, tetapi kita buat juga, guys. Susah doesn't mean that it shouldn't be done. Okay, if it means it's harder, it means that the more we have to do it. Okay, guys? Faham? Invites, stand together. It's true, guys. Okay, jom kita orang tengok the video, okay? First and foremost, I will let you guys see the picture. Okay. This one is Raja Perempuan Kelsom. Okay, that's it. Almarhum Raja Perempuan Kelsom. Right here. Okay. That's her also, fabulous. Yeah, and that's the Raja. Okay. So okay. So now I'm gonna let you guys watch the video right here, so you guys can see it.
He comes from a very privileged family. The father was the first Menteri Besar of Johor. He grew up with the children of the sultans and went to boarding school in England at the age of 9 or 10 and spent 10 years in England. But he came back and grew into an extremely confident young man who spoke his mind, who had supreme self-confidence.
The plan is we're going to have a union of Malaya in place of the fragmented structure that existed before. And we're all...
fragmented tu perkataan ni macam berpecah belah lah, ataupun perpecahan, sebab kita ada negeri-negeri Melayu bersekutu satu persekutuan, dan kita ada Melayu-Melayu tidak bersekutu yang macam not really satu geng, dan kita ada negeri-negeri Selat, sistem dia semua berbeza. So kita nak bawa ni semua disatukan di bawah satu pentadbiran. Okay?
Also going to have a common citizenship. Michael goes on to one ruler after another, but they all have misgivings. They all are reluctant.
When news about the McMichael Treaty came out, the Malays were outraged. Their sultans, who were supposed to be the protectors of the Malays, had signed away their own sovereignty.
The Malayan Union sort of shocked the Malays into suddenly realizing that they were, if not already colonized, about to be colonized.
That really galvanized the Malays, and several Malay parties and movements and groups were established at that time to fight the Malayan Union.
The consequences of Second World War made the Malays awake politically. The Malays may be tempered, lazy, indolent, but when they know they were driven to the war, they fought back.
They needed a charismatic leader. They needed a fearless leader to make this clarion call across the country to bring everyone together. Dato' On had established himself as this Malay man who was fearless and peerless in his eloquence, in his critical thinking. He had that voice that nobody else had.
What did take the British by surprise was the rapidity and the organisation of a popular Malay opposition to the Malayan Union.
They had an emergency meeting of the Malay Congress, and they unanimously resolved to get the sultans to boycott the installation. Dato' On and a few other Malay leaders went to see the sultans, and Dato' On convinced them that this was the wrong decision, that they are going to lose the support of the Malays if they went ahead and be there at the installation of Edward Gent. When Dato' On got the sultans to finally agree that they will not go to the installation, he then brought the sultans to the balcony to look at the crowd outside. It seems some of the sultans cried to see thousands of Malays putting up their arms, supporting the sultans for their agreement. The phones were ringing in the station hotel. The British were asking, where are the sultans? Only someone with Dato' On's supreme confidence who could handle and say, well, they're not going, So the Malayan Union was really a dead duck, in effect, with the boycott.
So good. So good. I hope that was interesting, guys. Okay, for you guys. I really like that video very much because ini menunjukkan sebenarnya ini memang mitos tau. Okay, it's a myth untuk cakap that sebenarnya penduduk tempatan tak ada how do I say this? They don't have leadership. Diorang tak ada inisiatif, ataupun diorang semua macam like tak tahu macam mana nak jaga negara. So ini nampaknya the importance of what we call bekerjasama, the importance of understanding kita sebenarnya ada tanggungjawab kepada negara kita dan tanah air kita. So I want to say is that yeah, for sure. Yes, for sure. Memang betul. Dato' On Jaafar memang merupakan perintis lah. He is the person that really pushed it. Okay, so kita nanti kan, I let you guys watch this bit because sebenarnya nanti dalam buku teks you will see it in all the other pages. Okay, kita akan tengok page 105, 106, right, tentang Malayan Union. So Dato' Onn Jaafar ni memang merupakan seorang nasionalis yang betul-betul ada idea yang macam idea bernas lah, okay. Really seorang yang pemimpin yang betul-betul berwibawa, okay. Somebody that really wanted to make a difference, and nampak sangat. Mungkin kita boleh guna cara kekerasan macam PKM, tetapi tak semestinya kita akan berjaya, because always guys, the way to do it is melalui cara perundingan, okay, dengan kesedaran. And so that's what Dato' Onn Jaafar did. That's why diorang ada Kongres Melayu, because Kongres Melayu ini untuk menyatukan semua orang Melayu, okay, yang macam idea mereka sama lah, quite similar to each other, come together and realize that kita harus menentang Malayan Union. Tetapi bagaimana kita nak tunjuk Malayan Union, kita nak menentang Malayan Union? That is why later on dengan Kongres Melayu, diorang akan they will come up with United Malays National Organization with the UMNO, which you guys already know. UMNO is the one thing that has not changed since 1946, okay? Tetapi ada banyak orang yang dapat salah, guys, bila diorang ingat, oh, Malayan Union ni untuk apa? Sorry, not Malayan Union, sorry. I meant UMNO. UMNO ini untuk apakah matlamat dan juga misi perjuangan UMNO? Oh, UMNO untuk memastikan mereka jaga dan mempertahankan hak orang Melayu. Bukan ya, guys. Yes, it's correct. Yes, mereka mempertahankan hak tanah orang di tanah Melayu, tetapi the most important reason kenapa UMNO diperkenalkan is actually because of Malayan Union. Okay, mereka diperkenalkan untuk menentang Malayan Union in 1946 untuk memastikan, okay, we don't want it. That's why memang betul Wayan, Dato' Onn Jaafar memang the person that would be the one to convince everybody to be like, follow my lead. Let's fight the British, but fight the British with their own game. Okay? So that's the idea. All right. I'm going to try to see if I can let you guys watch another video. Trice, you tell me lah whether the thing will go off or not, because I don't think this is a proper video actually. That's from the, that's from the actual official account, okay? Tetapi there's a movie about this, and this is called, it's very bad acting by the way, guys, but you guys can see it lah, okay? If it goes off, then I will let you guys know that I will just let you guys, I'll send the link so that you guys can just find it on your own, okay? So just to give you an idea, macam mana mungkin 18 Newbold dengan Sir Harold Macmichael, macam mana dia orang macam, they discuss with each other untuk, memastikan Malayan Union ni plan yang menjadi.
We are taking away the ruler's sovereignty. That will not be.
Ingat apa itu perkataan sovereignty? Sovereignty itu kedaulatan, kuasa tertinggi Sultan.
Easy.
We need to centralize the powers of all the state governments. You must make him sign. It will be plain sailing once Johor signs the treaty. Tell them what happened in Indonesia, India, where the royal families were slaughtered.
What if they refuse?
Then it's about time to tell them that whoever was a collaborator to the Japanese will be indicted. Their thrones are not safe. And don't let the councils hear them.
You're taking away the ruler's sovereignty. Kita perlukan majlis penasihat.
Dr. Master, Tuanku mesti tanda tangan sebab Baginda King mahu semua raja-raja yang ada pada masa Jepun didakwa.
Kita tak ada Cok Mohor. Menteri besar tak ada.
Tuanku, keadaan negeri ini sedang cemas. Askar 3 bintang masih mengganas. Kalau lambat, kita tak tahu apa jadi pada ekonomi dan kekayaan negara.
Beta tidak bersetuju dengan rancangan ini. Dan Beta akan antar nota bantahan ke London.
Dramanya guys, merciless dramanya. Okay, tapi okay, so okay, kita tengok video ni bercakap Allah dramanya, tetapi sebenarnya memang betul sebab you guys have to understand kita memang dah lama dijajah tau, banyak dah lama tak dapat buat keputusan tersendiri untuk negeri kita dan juga negara kita, right? So yes, it's dramatic, but at the same time it's like you guys have to understand okay, you guys have to really understand that we only got our independence in 1957. So kita punya calculation guys, how many years ago is that? There are people who are still alive today who were already like, you know, old enough to understand in 1957. So really you have to understand. This was another, I guess, satu lagi macam is like, I guess is another event yang memang macam very hampa lah. I don't know how to really explain it. Kita betul-betul hampa dengan keputusan British. Macam mana British jaga kita, cakap nak mempertahankan hak kita, cakap nak mempertahankan kita orang punya, you know, kuasa. Tapi datang-datang tengok-tengok you tipu kita orang. So again, what is the lesson? Kita harus memastikan kita orang macam berwaspada. Just because kuasa asing datang nak tolong kita, tak semestinya dia orang akan tolong kita. That is why kita nanti akan belajar, and you guys are going to relearn again about UMNO. You guys are going to understand about apa yang berlaku di Sabah dan Sarawak. Okay, so I will see you guys. What I'll do is I have a little bit of work. Nanti yes, betul, berdikari tu satu, gigih berusaha tu satu lagi. Guys, I'm going to give you some work. So I'm going to let you guys do it as basically soalan essay. So you guys can actually like, we can discuss it minggu depan. So basically Kak Sarah akan bagi soalan, and then lepas tu you guys can just try to do the soalan, and then I will give you the answers next week. Okay? Can ah? Boleh ya? Try lah, jangan tak try, okay? Because soalan ini memang betul-betul soalan yang macam soalan yang selalu keluar untuk apa tu, kertas model SPM. Okay, kita dah tak ada kertas like, you know, like past year papers, right? So we just try it lah. Okay, I will see everybody next Saturday as usual. Okay, where am I going to send the question? I will send it to, I think it's via Telegram. I think I send via Telegram. I mean not me lah, I'll send to Festi lah. The facilitator will send to you guys. Okay, I will see you guys inshallah next Saturday, guys. Okay, everybody. See you guys. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Kak.
No worries. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak.